Coming up tonight, elections vital to the nation, mushrooms the next export commodity, and Japanese ambassador farewelled. Good evening, I'm Sandra Assam. Election is important for the nation. This was the comment made by Prime Minister Bainimarama at the police symposium in Nassau. He told police inspectors that Fiji will determine its own destiny, given that it has made significant inroads internally and internationally to creating a better Fiji for all citizens.
Work on Fiji's constitution is expected to take place in the next 12 months and is projected to lead the nation towards a transparent election.
We make this the best legacy we can leave behind for our children and for our grandchildren. And by that I mean it has to be transparent, it has to be about both, like everything that we do every day. It has to be transparent and have to be about both. We all tie our agenda to the constitution that we're going to put in place in the next 12 months, which will lead us to a transparent election.
Speaking at the symposium, Prime Minister Bainimarama urged police inspectors and heads at the three-day workshop that the major concern for government focuses around improving service delivery within the civil service and the need for effective leadership that will assist in taking the nation forward come 2014.
Leadership is equality, which cannot be acquired by any of us from the other, but it can be acquired by self-determination of oneself. Leadership depends on the organic structure of the personality, which includes experience, skill, responsibility, intelligence, power of organizing people, and social interaction.
Prime Minister Bainimarama told police heads that the challenge now is to build effective organizations that can recognize and link the global shift in culture, technology, and information.
Government is anticipating for the level of inflation to decline to a comfortable level of 3 to 5% in the coming months. Ministry of Finance Permanent Secretary Philemone Wangambada says there were three main issues that pushed inflation up last year. However, two of these will not be a factor this year. The three main issues were higher global prices for fuel and food that pushed up domestic prices, as well as increase in VAT from 12.5% to 15% last year that led to increase in prices of goods, and the rise on the electricity tariff structure. Electricity tariff rate and VAT will no longer be in the formula, unlike last year, as it will become a base issue. Government is working in line with the International Monetary Fund Executive Board's recommendations made after the consultations last year. The recent report stated that inflation should be around 6% by the beginning of 2012. A feasibility study is being conducted by the Department of Agriculture on the possibility of growing mushrooms in the country. Already, a team of Chinese experts are holding a workshop at the Coronivia Research Station on the viability of what could be Fiji's next export commodity.
Talks between the Fijian government and the People's Republic of China on the mushroom project commenced almost 2 years ago. This morning, more than 40 participants attended a workshop to develop their understanding on this special commodity and how it can be commercially cultivated in Fiji, thereby contributing to the sustainable livelihood and food security of our citizens. Speaking at the workshop, Agriculture Permanent Secretary Mason Smith said the participants will be expected to have an enhanced understanding of junk cow technology, understand and mushroom fruiting management, and have an improved understanding of mushroom cultivation.
The feasibility study on the technical aspects of growing mushroom in Fiji pointed to the fact that climate in Fiji is suitable for growing medium and high temperature mushroom species with average temperature between 18 to 31 degrees Celsius. Straw mushrooms and others can be produced seasonally under natural conditions. Other species like king oyster, Chinese mushroom, button mushroom, and others can be cultivated with some air conditioning. Likewise, research has shown that a large volume of raw materials like agricultural byproducts and grasses are available as substrates to support the project.
Statistics indicate that Fiji imports almost $500,000 worth of various types of mushrooms annually. With a growing domestic market including the hotel and tourism industry and the prospects for exports to our regional markets, this project has the potential to be an additional income earner for our smallholder farmers,
with supermarkets and restaurants taking up the other 20%. Retail prices of mushrooms are currently very high in Fiji, simply because all mushrooms are imported. For example, dried Chinese mushrooms retail today at $150 per kilo on the average, while fresh mushrooms retail at about $25 per kilo.
Over the next 3 days, participants will be introduced to this potential crop. Both theory and practical lessons have been planned, and at the end of the workshop, a cooking lesson on the various ways to cook mushroom will also be applied, demonstrated by Ms. Dong Mei at the end of the workshop on Thursday.
Coming up after the break, forum provides platform for members of the disciplined forces, revival of Northern Division's rice industry, and heads of missions farewell outgoing Japanese ambassador.